The winds of change are blowing fiercely, reshaping the very landscape and spirit of Batanes. Across the northernmost frontier of the Philippines, these remote islands are now thrust into the global spotlight. In the once tranquil Batanes Islands, a surge in military activity has replaced the calm that once defined daily life here. The quiet roads and peaceful villages now echo with the rumble of military vehicles and the steady march of boots. Philippine troops now patrol the rolling hills and rugged coastlines, a visible and constant response to rising tensions in the Indo-Pacific. Their presence is a daily reminder of the region's growing strategic importance. The government in Manila has prioritized reinforcing Batanes, driven by mounting concerns over the Taiwan Strait and the South China Sea. High-level briefings and urgent policy shifts underscore the gravity of the situation. For decades, Batanes was celebrated for its unique Ivatan culture, breathtaking scenery, and peaceful isolation. Its windswept hills and stone houses were symbols of resilience, not of military strategy. Now the islands are at the center of international security discussions, featured in headlines and debated in global forums as a potential flashpoint in the Indo-Pacific. The armed forces of the Philippines are rapidly upgrading facilities and increasing their presence, building new outposts and radar stations. These efforts signal a clear readiness to defend national sovereignty and protect the archipelago's front lines. This dramatic shift is a direct result of the escalating US-China rivalry, with both superpowers vying for influence in the region. The Philippines now finds itself in a precarious position, caught between competing interests and rising military tensions. The Ivatan people, resilient by nature and deeply connected to their land, now face the unsettling reality of their home becoming a frontline in a global power struggle. Their daily routines are shadowed by uncertainty and concern. While many understand the need for defense and the importance of national security, concerns linger about the impact on their safety, traditions, and way of life. Community meetings are filled with questions and worries about the future. Batanes stands at the center of a gathering storm, watched by the world. As the winds howl and the clouds gather, the fate of these islands hangs in the balance, a symbol of resilience and uncertainty in a rapidly changing world. To grasp Batanes' strategic value, look at a map. These islands, just over 200 square kilometers, sit at the northern tip of the Philippines, separated from Taiwan by the Bashi Channel. Their proximity, Mavalis Island is only 140 kilometers from Taiwan, makes Batanes a critical outpost in any regional conflict. The terrain offers natural advantages for surveillance and defense, with high ground and deep harbors ideal for monitoring the Luzon Strait. Control of Batanes means control over a vital maritime crossroads, essential for both trade and military movement. Once a remote outpost, Batanes is now an unsinkable sentinel guarding the Philippines' northern approaches. Geography has made these islands a central focus of national security. The Luzon Strait, surrounding Batanes, is one of the world's most important maritime chokepoints. It's a superhighway for global trade and a critical route for military forces, especially China's navy seeking access to the Pacific. Any disruption here would have global economic and security consequences. Batanes sits at the heart of this strait, acting as a natural gatekeeper. The islands break up the strait into narrow channels, ideal for monitoring and controlling naval traffic. Advanced sensors and surveillance in Batanes can make submarine movement visible, complicating adversaries' plans. The islands serve as both buffer and choke point, providing early warning and the ability to influence naval movement. Fortifying Batanes leverages this unique geographic advantage. Its dual role is indispensable for Philippine defense and regional stability. Batanes' proximity to Taiwan magnifies its strategic importance, placing this remote Philippine province at the center of growing tensions between global powers. Just a short stretch of sea separates Batanes from Taiwan, making it a natural gateway and a potential battleground should conflict erupt in the region. In any Taiwan conflict, these islands would be on the front line, making them a critical asset for both the US and China. The rugged terrain and isolated location mean that whoever controls Batanes could shape the outcome of military operations in the northern Philippines and beyond. For China, Batanes could threaten its operations. The island's location allows adversaries to monitor Chinese movements and potentially disrupt supply lines or communications in the event of hostilities. For the US, it's a potential base for surveillance and support, offering a forward position to gather intelligence, launch rapid responses, and assist allies in the region. The islands are within range of Chinese missiles, making them vulnerable but also valuable for deterrence. Their exposure means any military buildup here could quickly escalate tensions, but their strategic location also serves as a warning to adversaries. The renewed US-Philippines alliance, including expanded military access in the north, heightens Beijing's concerns. Joint exercises and new agreements signal a stronger American presence, which China views as a direct challenge to its ambitions in the region. Manila faces a dilemma. Strengthening defense with US help risks entanglement in a superpower conflict. Leaders must weigh the benefits of security cooperation against the dangers of being drawn into a confrontation not of their own making. The government must balance alliance commitments with the imperative to avoid war on Philippine soil. Every decision carries consequences for national sovereignty, regional stability, and the safety of ordinary Filipinos. The shadow of Taiwan looms large, turning Batanes into a potential flashpoint. For the people of these islands, the threat is not just theoretical, it's a daily reality as global tensions rise. The stakes for the Philippines have never been higher, as the nation stands at the crossroads of peace and conflict, with the world watching closely. The US-Philippine alliance is on full display during the annual Balikatan military exercises. These drills, increasingly held near Batanes, focus on maritime security and joint defense, signaling resolve to deter aggression. Filipino and American forces practice amphibious landings, coastal defense, and live fire scenarios, building interoperability and modernizing the AFP. Deployments of advanced US weaponry, like HIMARS, demonstrate the alliance's reach and capability. The exercises serve two purposes: strengthening Philippine defense and sending a clear deterrent message to China. By training together in sensitive areas, the allies show that any attack would have serious consequences. Balikatan is both preparation and a powerful statement of unity. Beyond strategy, Batanes is home to nearly 19,000 Ivatans, whose lives are shaped by the land and sea. The growing military presence brings new risks, making the islands a potential target in any conflict. Civilians could face displacement, casualties, and the destruction of their homes if war erupts. Daily life is already affected. Resources are strained, traditional livelihoods disrupted, and the environment threatened by military activity. Fishermen face restricted access, and the local ecology is at risk. The psychological toll is real. Constant drills and tension create unease and anxiety. While many Ivatans support national defense, they long for peace and stability. Their resilience is being tested as never before. The human cost of great power rivalry is felt most acutely here. Manila faces a delicate balancing act in Batanes, strengthening defenses without provoking China. The region's strategic location makes it a focal point for both national security and international attention, requiring careful navigation of complex geopolitical realities. The military buildup is framed as purely defensive, aimed at protecting Philippine territory and sovereignty. Authorities emphasize that these measures are necessary to safeguard local communities and ensure the safety of vital sea lanes that pass near the islands. Officials stress that new facilities and US cooperation are not directed at any specific nation, but part of broader modernization. This partnership is designed to enhance the Philippines' ability to respond to natural disasters, maritime threats, and other security challenges. Managing the US alliance is key. Philippine control over bases and activities must be maintained to avoid being seen as a proxy. Leaders are keen to assert that all decisions are made in the national interest, with full respect for Philippine sovereignty. Transparency with the public and neighbors is essential to prevent misunderstandings. Open communication helps build trust, both within the country and across the region, reducing the risk of miscalculation or unnecessary tension. The goal is to make Batanes a tough target, raising the cost of aggression through a porcupine defense strategy. By hardening defenses and improving readiness, the Philippines aims to deter any hostile actions without appearing confrontational. Fortification must be paired with proactive diplomacy to avoid escalation. Engaging with regional partners and maintaining open dialogue are crucial to keeping tensions in check. The Philippines seeks to deter threats while keeping open the path to peaceful resolution. The presence of security forces is balanced by ongoing efforts to promote stability and cooperation in the region. Preparedness and restraint are both vital. The military remains vigilant, but daily life continues, reflecting the resilience and determination of the local population. The ultimate aim: peace through strength and careful statecraft. By combining robust defense with diplomatic engagement, the Philippines hopes to secure its future while fostering lasting peace in the region. Long-term security for Batanes and the Philippines depends as much on diplomacy as on military strength. The nation must balance its U.S. alliance with the need for stable ties with China, its top trading partner. Manila is building partnerships with Japan, Australia, and South Korea, creating a network to uphold regional stability. Through ASEAN and other forums, the Philippines champions a rules-based order and peaceful dispute resolution. Dialogue with China remains crucial to prevent miscalculation and manage crises. Development aid and reassurance to neighbors help ensure the benefits of Batanes' strategic role are shared locally. The real victory is preventing conflict. Diplomacy, backed by credible defense, is the best path forward. Batanes has emerged as the northern sentinel of the Philippines, a linchpin in national defense. Its geography makes it a natural choke point and observation post, influencing the strategic calculus of great powers. Fortifying Batanes is a declaration of resolve, but also brings risks for the Ivatan people. The Philippines must balance military readiness with creative diplomacy to manage tensions and protect its people. Strengthening alliances and building deterrence are essential, but so is relentless pursuit of peace. The fate of Batanes is tied to the future of the Indo-Pacific. By standing firm, Batanes helps maintain the balance of power and regional stability. Through readiness, partnerships, and diplomacy, the Philippines can keep its northern frontier a beacon of sovereignty and peace.